International Mother Language Day is a special day to celebrate and protect all the languages spoken in the world. It is observed every year on February the 21st. This day reminds people how important it is to speak, learn, and keep their own languages alive. It also encourages people to respect different languages and cultures around the world. The celebration of this day helps people understand the value of linguistic diversity and promotes peaceful communication among different cultures. Languages play a very important role in human life. They are the main way that people express their thoughts, emotions, and knowledge. Without language, it would be difficult for people to communicate with each other. Every language has a unique structure, vocabulary, and pronunciation that reflect the culture and history of the people who speak it. Some languages are spoken by millions of people, while others are spoken by only a small group. Sadly, many small languages are disappearing because younger generations stop using them. When a language disappears, an important part of a culture is also lost. That is why International Mother Language Day is so important. It reminds people to protect their native languages and to appreciate the languages of others. The history of International Mother Language Day began in Bangladesh. In 1952, when Bangladesh was still part of Pakistan, then known as East Pakistan, the government decided that Urdu would be the only official language of the country. However, most people in East Pakistan spoke Bengali and wanted their language to be recognized as an official language. Many students and activists protested against this decision. On February 21, 1952, police shot and killed several students who were protesting peacefully. Their sacrifice was not forgotten. After a long struggle, Bengali was finally recognized as an official language. Later, in 1999, UNESCO declared February the 21st as International Mother Language Day, to honor these students and to promote the preservation of all languages. Every year, people around the world celebrate this day in different ways. Schools, universities, and cultural organizations organize events such as language fairs, poetry readings, and speech competitions. Many people write essays or give speeches about the importance of their mother tongue. Others create posters, paintings, and songs to show their love for their language. In some countries, television and radio programs focus on language and culture, sharing stories, interviews, and discussions about linguistic diversity. One of the main messages of International Mother Language Day is that all languages are valuable and should be respected. Language is not just a tool for communication. It carries history, identity, and traditions. Many indigenous languages are disappearing because fewer people are speaking them. When a language dies, a whole way of thinking and understanding the world is lost. This is why efforts should be made to protect and revive endangered languages. There are many ways to keep languages alive. Parents and grandparents should speak their native language at home so that children can learn it naturally. Schools should offer education in different languages, especially for minority groups. Governments should create policies to protect languages that are in danger of disappearing. Technology can also help by providing online dictionaries, language learning apps, and digital books in different languages. International Mother Language Day is not only about protecting languages that are disappearing. It is also about encouraging people to learn new languages. Learning another language helps people understand different cultures and make connections with people from other parts of the world. It also improves career opportunities because many jobs require people who can speak more than one language. Many countries celebrate this day in their own way. In Bangladesh, people visit the Shahid Minar, a monument built in memory of the students who died in 1952. They bring flowers and pay respect to them. People also wear black and white clothes as a symbol of mourning. In India, Nepal, and some African countries, cultural programs are held to promote local languages. In Canada and Europe, language clubs and schools organize events where people can learn about different languages and cultures. Technology is playing a major role in protecting languages. Many websites and mobile apps help people learn and practice languages. Some organizations are working to record endangered languages and create online resources so that future generations can learn them. Social media also helps people share their native languages with others around the world. International Mother Language Day teaches us that every language is special and important. People should not feel ashamed of speaking their mother tongue. Instead, they should be proud of it and teach it to their children. When people respect and value all languages, the world becomes a richer and more peaceful place. In the modern world, globalization has made communication easier, but it has also made some languages weaker. Many people move to big cities or other countries for work and education, and they often stop using their mother tongue in daily life. Over time, this leads to the loss of language and culture. Schools, families, and communities should work together to make sure that children continue to learn and use their native languages. International organizations such as UNESCO and the United Nations work to protect linguistic diversity. They encourage governments to support language education and to promote multilingualism. The goal is to create a world where people can speak and learn different languages while still preserving their own. Another important part of this day is the idea of linguistic rights. Everyone has the right to speak their own language and to receive education in that language. Unfortunately, in some parts of the world, people are not allowed to use their mother tongue in schools or public places. This can make people feel excluded and can cause social problems. Governments should ensure that all languages are respected and that people can freely use their native language without fear. International Mother Language Day is also a day to celebrate the beauty of languages. Each language has its own sounds, expressions, and ways of looking at the world. Some languages use a different script, such as Arabic, Chinese, or Hindi, while others use the Latin alphabet. Some languages have many words for certain things, such as the many words for snow in Inuit languages. These differences make languages unique and interesting. In literature, many great books, poems, and songs have been written in different languages. Translating these works helps people from different cultures understand and appreciate each other. On this day, people are encouraged to read books in their own language and to explore literature from other cultures. Education is one of the best ways to protect languages. Schools should encourage students to learn about their own language and culture, as well as other languages. Bilingual and multilingual education helps students develop a deeper understanding of different cultures and improves their ability to communicate in the global world. As the world continues to change, the need to protect linguistic diversity becomes even more important. Climate change, migration, and globalization are affecting many indigenous communities, making it harder for them to pass on their language and culture. This is why International Mother Language Day is not just a celebration, but also a call to action. People need to work together to make sure that no language is forgotten. International Mother Language Day reminds us that every language is a bridge that connects people. It teaches us that diversity makes the world a richer and more interesting place. By celebrating and protecting languages, we help keep our history, identity, and traditions alive for future generations. Languages are like colorful threads in a big tapestry. Each one adds beauty and meaning to the world. By saving languages, we create a world where all cultures are respected and where people can live in harmony. International Mother Language Day is a special time to appreciate, learn, and celebrate the power of language.